Alright, folks. I thought I'd bring us with something that's a little older. It's been out a few years here. Well, this is Merchant of the Six Kingdoms. So, I enjoy trading games, and I thought it would be fun to go visit one of my favorite trading games that I created. Just going to delete this one where I tested to make sure my audio was good. But alright, so let's go ahead and dive on into this game. You basically play a traveling merchant. So we'll go ahead and kick it off here. It's giving us some story content. Basically, we're someone who lived in poverty alone deep in the swamps, and we decided, you know what, we're tired of that, we're going to go be a merchant. I'm going to turn down my game audio a little bit because that's coming a little high. There we go. That should be better. Alright. We'll do Fallon. We do McGrum. There we go. Yes. Okay, so now we can pick kind of what our goal is. Large fortune, journey across the realm, become a traveling merchant, survive, become a great king. So, I think we'll do traveling merchant. He's telling us it's a terrible mistake.
Alright.
And this is Edward. He's a merchant that is going to kind of teach us the ropes of the game.
What?
Alright, let's see here. I'm no teacher, but a merchant will become anything for the right price. Give me the statue, and I'll teach you. So we can either give him our statue, which is a furniture item, so it has some value, or we can try and negotiate with him. So let's try and negotiate with him. Alright, he's willing to go for the gloves instead. And we'll give him the working gloves. Oh, nope. Say that's still too much for me. Yeah, he's actually saying it's already a filler deal. But how about you share an onion with me? So we're offering him an onion.
Dude.
There we go. Okay. You can tell us what we need to know. They only approach when they need something. Ask them what they are buying or selling. Say, what is he selling? He's looking to sell this bread. Alright. And we can ask him for a price. And he's going to say he wants 1 copper for it. And now, he wants us to really... We can try and basically negotiate with him. Because here's the thing, we don't know what things are actually valued at in this game. And that's one of the kind of things I love about it, is you kind of have to see what people are going to want. And different people want different things. Like this guy being a merchant, he's going to want coin and other valuables. Nobles are going to want like furniture and stuff. As your average peasantry is going to want like bread. So let's see here. So let's see if we can't get him to toss in a couple muffins.
Dude.
See, that's a hard deal, but a fair one for us both. So he accepted it. And he's like, remember, the net customer should never leave too happy. So basically, you want to try and haggle with everybody, because the first offer they're going to give you is always going to be leaning towards their, favor a bit more. Alright. And he's basically saying you can also use an option called final offer, which kind of is like, this is as low as, as high as I'm willing to go and what I'm going to pay you for your stuff or whatever. And it's kind of a double-edged sword. Sometimes they'll be like, alright, and accept it. Other times, they'll just walk away, and you've ended your ability to trade. And he's telling us that this magic amulet we have, we should hide, because it's against the law.
Very well.
Alright. He's giving us some pouches to help us carry stuff. And this map will show us the area. Alright, he's telling us to basically start with buying and selling food because everyone's going to want it. And so basically these sacks, so if you notice we have a size and weight category. we can carry 100 by ourselves, and 100 in both sides and weight by ourselves. But the sacks increase the amount of size of stuff we can carry. Basically, how much. Because notice each item has like a size and weight modifier or value, and that anytime you buy bags, that increases that. And if you buy things like horses, they increase the amount of weight you can carry.
Hello.
All right, so now we're going to start bartering, and so we've completed the wave coin from him. All right, let's see what he's selling.
Hey.
He wants to sell these cabbages, and he
What?
wants this crude candle and a copper coin. All right, sorry about that. Let's see here. 16 cabbages. Let's remove. We'll do like one copper coin or one candle and see what he says.
Ah.
All right, he says no. Let's throw in one of these muffins.
Ah.
We're getting there. We're getting there. And maybe potato.
Hey.
All right, there we go. So there, and that's how trading works. You kind of want to barter. I like to use things like these little muffins and other sort of low-value items to kind of meet people in the middle on what they're willing to buy and sell. So, and we'll say, what do you need? And he likes coins, obviously. And we'll say goodbye and see who our next customer is.
Hello.
Okay, we'll say, who are you? And she'll tell us who she is. And she's... So she'll say what you need. She wants amulets, so like this amulet here that we have. So she'll buy magic items. And the reason this is important is if you accidentally get caught selling magic items by, say, a guard, they will confiscate the items and, you know, get in trouble. Alright. So let's see here. Let's put this up there. And ask her to give us an offer. She's offering us 26 copper coins for this amulet of bones. Now let's see if we can't up that a little bit. Let's see if we can't get, like, a couple silver coins out of her. It might be a bit much. Because silver coins are valued somewhere between, like, 5 and 10 copper, depending on who you're talking to.
No.
She thinks that's a little high. Okay, okay. So let's see here. Let's knock down a couple copper.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, let's offer her, like, an onion and maybe a cabbage.
No.
And let's knock off a few more copper, because I want some of these silver coins. We'll track it down to 2 and 20.
Oh.
Alright, let's try adding a potato in.
Ah.
We're getting there. We'll add in one more onion.
Ah.
We'll knock off one more copper.
Ah. Deal.
There we go. Okay, cool. And we'll ask her if she's selling anything. She wants to sell this monster part, which we're not interested in. So.
Goodbye.
All right. So the day's ended, and we'll go to our journal, and it'll tell us kind of what we've done. We're currently a poor vegetable merchant because we're buying and selling vegetables, but that's all right. We've completed one quest. There are a bunch of quests. Every city has quests in the game because you can travel between cities, and so one of the things is to try and complete all those quests. We're going to go here and we're going to pack it up. And that ends our day and saves the game. And there we go. And basically now, if we wanted to, we could say, travel over to here. But you notice that costs us a full silver coin to do that. And it'll also tell us, you know, magic items are still illegal. We don't know the quests there. You know, it tells us the religion, etc. And like over here, for example, it costs us 3 silver to journey there, which we don't have. And these costs increase based on how much stuff you're carrying. Again, magic's illegal there. And up here, you know, we can't travel, and we don't know. So up here, magic's and monster parts legal. I think it's this one. What's this one? Magic's legal. There's one of these which is strange. And magic. All right, here's this. This one's strange. Like, so here, magic's illegal, monster parts are legal, coins are illegal, and weapons are legal. I'm not real sure what we're supposed to trade there. I've never gotten there. But anyways, we're just gonna stay in the main town where we're at, and we could skip the day, look at our journal, or just say begin Monday. So we're just gonna stay here trying to earn up a little bit of coin. All right. So
Hello.
next customer, who are you? And this is John the farmer. He's really good to get like some cheap items from in the way of foodstuffs. Because farmers, they generate food, so they tend to sell it cheaper. And we'll say, you know, what do you need? He needs gloves and boots. Well, we happen to have a pair of gloves. Perfect. And then, so, let's go ahead and offer him the gloves and ask him for an offer. He's willing to give us, like, most of his vegetables for the gloves. But let's see if we can't get something a little more valuable out of him. Like, these pinto beans. And he's not going to want to sell us the buns, because he doesn't grow buns. You get those from the baker. Let's see if we can't get... we'll see if we can't get some of these oats out of him, too. See if we can't get like 15 of those oats. We're trying to buy too much stuff. We could try buying a horse. And these sacks here. It takes care of our weight. Doesn't solve our size problem. Now let's see what we've got up here from him that we can get rid of. That's the main problem with these food merchants. You know what? Let's just say goodbye. We just don't have the weight and inventory size to deal with him yet.
Hello.
Edward's back. Let's see here. What's he offering us? He wants to sell us these stick fences. Or strong fences. No, we don't need that. Let's see who's next.
Hello.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
This is Cassandra. She's an alchemist. So she'll buy, like, monster parts. So we get, like, monster parts and stuff. She'll buy that. We don't really have any monster parts. But she'll sell, like, these potions and stuff. Let's see here. She's trying to sell us a detailed gravestone. No, we don't want that. She'll buy this chicken. What's she gonna offer?
Huh?
She'll offer us a cheap ale and 6 copper. Let's see if we can't get a little more out of her here. So we'll go 1 silver and knock off 2 of the copper.
No.
And she doesn't like that. We'll knock off another copper. And we'll just send her on her way. Because,
Hello.
here we go, the blacksmith.
Hmm.
Alright, and he's always in need of ore. And what's he selling? He wants to sell us this vampire's tooth sword. And what's he want for it? Interesting. Let's see if we can't save a couple of potatoes and an onion here.
No.
Okay, we'll throw one of the potatoes back in there. 1 onion.
Deal.
There we go. And you can see he also has a magic weapon over here, which we could theoretically try to buy from him. But we're not going to. We'll leave that there for now, because he's going
Goodbye.
to be an expensive customer.
Hello.
Alright, here we go. Who are you? This is Adam the soldier. So these soldiers, these are the town guards. So, like, if we'd bought the magic sword, because I've made this mistake before. I've bought a magic sword, and this guy likes to buy weapons and stuff, so you go, what do you need? You need swords for the new soldiers, and he kind of will do. Cool. I tried selling him a magic sword once. He confiscated, like, all my magic items. It was a very expensive mistake. So we're going to see what he'll give us. He'll give us 4 silver for it. That's a little low. So let's see if he'll give us, say, 4 silver. We'll try 9 copper. Offer?
Hmm.
Okay.
No.
Alright.
Uh,
Okay, so we're getting there. One more.
deal.
Alright, there we go. Cool. Alright, we'll say goodbye and see who else we can get. Next
Hello.
customer. Oh, Zella's back. And main problem is we don't really have anything to buy from her. So she's got a map of the West. So these maps help you figure out how to get to places. Same with these books are cool. Alright, let's see. Let's say goodbye to her. I don't really have anything or want anything from
Hello.
her. Here we go.
Yeah.
This is an assassin. She'll buy, like, poisons and stuff. And she also tends to sell monster parts. So, potions and poisons. There you go. But she doesn't have anything we really want or need right now. Let's see what she wants to buy. She'll buy those cabbages. What's she
Yeah.
offering us? 4 copper. Let's see if we can't get, like, 5 copper out of her. And we'll try 6. Offer.
No.
Not interested. We'll go back down to 5.
Oh.
And we'll throw in an onion.
Deal.
Alright, cool. There we go.
Goodbye.
There we go. Journal. You know, second day. We've only been to one marketplace. We've met like 7 different people. You can see there's like 201 people you can meet. You know, there's a bunch of players you can defeat at a game called Myth, which is a card game within the game. And, you know, just gives you an idea of what's going on. So, now we shall return to our stall. And you notice I'm getting a lot of coin here. Coin's good in that it doesn't take up weight in inventory. The problem with it is, so we're going to pack up for the day here. You notice how we have the option to travel? Your travel expenses and your, say, see these tolls and taxes? That's based on like your coin value. So the more coin you have, the more expensive this gets. Now, this over here is not too bad, but we're not going to go over there just yet. Now this place is good over here because they tend to have lots of spices, and spices are valuable, but don't take up a lot of space or weight. But we're just going to stay in Boone for now. And I think what we'll do is we'll probably do one more day here. And then we'll start to wrap it up here. And let's see here who our first customer is. All right, we've got a merchant. Who are you? She's a traveling merchant, just like us. So what does she needs? She needs packs and sacks. So she's going to want to buy these. And, you know, horses and stuff, probably. But let's see here. What's she selling? She wants to sell us this shelf. That's going to be a little hefty for us. So let's see what she wants to buy. Okay, she doesn't want anything we have, so let's just say goodbye. So let's see
Hello.
who. The alchemist is back. What are you selling? She's selling cheap wine. And she wants 10 onions and 1 potato. Let's do 8 onions and 1 potato.
Ah.
Alright, we'll do 1 more onion.
Ah.
Let's just do final offer. Okay, we got it. Yeah, it's gamble there, but we did get it. Cool. Alright, so we'll say goodbye.
Goodbye.
See who's next.
Hello?
The merchant's back.
Huh?
And he still wants that statue. Let's see what he'll offer us for that statue. He'll offer us 46 corn. Now let's get him to throw in the rest of his corn and some of these parsnips, because that statue's pretty valuable. Alright. Offer?
Ah,
Okay. Do that.
no.
Okay, he's really being stubborn about the statue.
Oh.
There we go.
Deal.
Alright, cool. There we go, now we got some more food. Let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
See who's next. Who are you? This is a sailor. So this is the guy who wants to buy like this cheap wine and stuff. So what do you need? Ale, mead, wine. Not picky. Alright. So we'll put these up there and ask for an offer. And he's offering us 5 copper and a cheap wooden ring. Okay. Let's see if we can't get him to throw in something else here, though. Let's see if we can't get 2 more copper out of him.
No.
Okay, 1 copper.
Ah.
We'll throw in an ear of corn.
Deal.
Alright, there we go. What's he selling? He's willing to offer us this barrel, which will give us lots of size space, but that's going to be way overweight for us.
Goodbye.
Alright, let's see
Hello?
who's next. John the Farmer's back.
Huh?
He wants to sell us this here, this grain, and so we don't really have anything he wants. The main problem is if we try to sell him those work gloves, we're not gonna have enough space for it. Let's see here. Well, I still got a weight problem.
Huh?
So we could get his mule, which would give us some more weight limit, in exchange for the gloves, some coins, and the map. Let's see here. Let's see if we can't get some more stuff out of him here. Like his oats and some of the rice. Some pinto beans here. Okay, let's knock down when quinoa
Deal.
stock. There we go. Okay, good. That increases our weight nicely. Okay. And we'll say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Let's see who's
Hello.
next. Oh, here's someone we don't know.
Uh,
This is Paul. He's a bard. What's he want? He enjoys books. Well, we don't have any books. Is he selling anything? He wants to sell us a flag. What's his price on that? These oats and this ring. I feel like that's a little pricey. Let's just say goodbye for
Goodbye.
now. Let's see who's next.
Hello.
Ah, here we go. This is a nobleman. They buy lots of expensive stuff, like furniture. So what do you need? He needs a new statue. Oh, unfortunately, we sold our statue. Let's see. Do you want this ring? No. 1 copper. Nope. What are you selling? He wants to sell us this large banner. What's his price on that? 5 oats for this large banner. Can we do 4 oats?
Deal.
Alright, see, the cool thing is he doesn't really know the value of some stuff, like food and whatnot, so you can tend to kind of strong-arm him a little bit. Alright, let's
Goodbye.
move on.
Hello.
Ah, here we go. This is one of the people I was looking for. This is the baker.
Aha.
So marry the baker, and she'll buy things like all this rice, for example. And what she gonna offer us? She's gonna offer us 20 buns. So let's throw in an extra bun and some muffins. And see what she says. Let's knock off a couple of these muffins.
No.
And a bun.
Ooh.
Alright. Well, we'll throw in 1 oat. And increase the muffins a little bit.
Deal.
There we go. I like buying the bread because a lot of people will buy the bread. You can trade that to basically anybody. And let's see here. Let's see if she'll offer us something for these pinto beans.
Huh?
And she'll offer us some chocolate cake and some muffins. Can we get her to throw in a bun? 2.
No. Ooh. Deal.
Alright, there we go. I probably gave her a little too much then. There we go.
Bye.
And that's kind of the whole gist of the game. And you can see, when we look at our journal, I like to just look at it. It's the 3rd day. We're still a poor vegetable merchant because we've been buying and selling so many vegetables. But we've met 12 people now and all that stuff. And it also keeps track of like how many different items you've collected and all that. But anyways, it's a great little trading game. I've spent many hours in this, and I've traveled to different towns before. Like I've been over to Borg Bay and Kai and Notting Hill. And the way you open up these places is, you get more of those maps and whatnot. You've seen some of the people buying and selling. So I just wanted to do a short little review of, Merchant of the Six Kingdoms. So this is Thalen McRom, and I hope you enjoyed this content. If you do, remember, please like and subscribe, and we'll be back with either a continuation of one of our series or a review of something new or even something a little older. So, you all have a good one, and we'll talk to you next time.